Hey guys, it's Taurs, and today we're making a Lil Peep type beat. For this beat, I'm going to be using a sample because it's just the easiest thing available at the moment. Sample's from Looperman. It's a minor to go sample. It's pretty self-explanatory. This one's in E minor. Just going to do some premature mixing with a fruity parametric EQ right here at 200 Hz just to cut out the lows. We're going to go to the sampler track right here, and we are going to add in, you click this thing up here, go down on the melodic scales till it says major. Since this one is in E minor, that means it's in G major. This is just an outline so that you can kind of see which notes are in key, and it allows you to just find the correct key and tune everything to that. So it sounds good. This is what the sample sounds like. So the first thing that I'm going to add is going to be a hi-hat or clap, right? Go through a few. See if we throw this one in there, which any of this is subject to change. Put a clap there. Put on the hi-hat, two-step it. Now we already have pretty much something that's very similar to a Charlie Shuffler type beat, but I'm going to go for a bit of a different style here. With this 808, right click your 808, press cut itself. It'll have a check mark next to it when it's done properly, and it'll just allow for better overall sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to just build the 808 pattern out here, then arrange it. So now that we have our 808 pattern done, I'm actually going to go to a different kit that I have and take out a bit better of a clap so I can make it better. I'm going to put these on the root note, put it up 1 octave. That's just using shift and arrow keys and then control and arrow keys to put it up. Shift moves it around and control moves it up and down to full octave. So what this is it allows us to tune our 808s a lot more because you can hear the tones better. So and if you always want to edit it, just go here. So if I want these down, and these down even further. Now I'm going to take a kick out and just press the cut itself with the right click and immediately just layer it. All on C. Don't even need to worry about the other notes. now going to take out a crash, which we will mix later. I just want to cut the highs a little bit. Now we're going to add more percussion. So rims, snares, etc. Just really simple stuff just to make it a little bit better. That's done, we're going to take an open hat, maybe add another perk, and then the drums, other than us arranging the hi-hats, are going to be completely done. Now what we're going to do is highlight all of this, holding down the left click on your mouse. You go over to the mixer track, you click on this first one right here. You hold Control-Shift-L, it arranges it like that. Just another simple tip that is a quality of life improvement. So you can see everything here. We're going to go over to this crash, go to this EQ right in the corner. So we don't even have to open up anything else, and just lower it by a little bit. Now, we want to arrange the hi-hat. So for me, what I do a lot is I take the note, put it right here at the end, and press Control-L. So I see it a lot more, and it allows me to chop it with the C key, which is the cut on FL. So what I'm going to do is just Control-L, and if I don't want to do that, I just press Control-Z. It goes straight back to normal. It's pretty simple. It works well, you know. So I'm going to press Control-L. We're going to get rid of this last note over there. And we're going to start adding things in, because we can still see what notes are in over here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use a trick that's called Alt-U, which just chops it a little bit. This is great for hi-hat rolls. So this little roll right here. So it goes like, if we solo this, that's all it does. It just adds a lot of bounce, I find, and it just makes your track just a little bit better. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do. We're going to put one of these down there, another Alt-U, but this time go this way, roll it down, put it there. All we're trying to do with this is add bounce. You want the beat to be catchy, you want it to sound good. So if it sounds good and it's bouncy, you have a hit and you can make money off of it. People will want to purchase your beat. So What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a few more rolls here and there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this on there and there. Another one of these rolls that I added earlier, but this one will go into the Something else that I've done recently in beats is you put these two notes here, you it, lower down the velocity, so it can come off quieter. So you go. We're not doing that in this because it's not the style. That's just another tip that I have. Try to make your hi-hats as different as possible, but make them still sound good. You want to be able to have a good all-around beat, and you're not going to be able to have that if you don't have solid drums, since they are the backbone of all grooves. Like, you can do whatever else you want, but drums really make everything what they are. What we're going to do is we're going to delete the sample track and arrange it, which usually involves me cutting out this first part, dragging all this part down. Many different ways to arrange it. Now, I'm going to be making 808 mixing tutorial and just a regular mixing tutorial as well. My mixing is simple, it's not too complicated. Beats around 2 minutes 22 seconds, which is a Charlie Shuffler Lil Peep song around there. So the only thing I've done for mixing is cut out the highs on the crash, added a low cutting EQ on the melody, and I have a soft clipper on the mixer track. That is it. There's no mixing on the 808. There's no mixing on the kick. Another trick you can do on your 808s, if I bring in another one here just to show you guys. So if we take any 808, for instance, take the All Girls in the Same One, right? So we drag and drop that one in. You click this thing right here. That will give you the same effect that I've done on the 808 above. All it does is it makes it cut when it uses. So if we mute that one and go, it ends as soon as the note ends, which is very ideal in a lot of areas. I just wanted to give out that tip because it's a very good way to get started on mixing. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use a plugin called Halftime. Now, you can replicate the same thing using gross speed. It's not that difficult. All I'm doing is half speeding the melody. So now it sounds like this. But then you go down to the envelope over here and make it cut like so.
Damn, Taurus, you did it again.
that's really how you make a Charlie Shuffle Lil Peep type beat. It's really easy. You get a sample, you add drums, they can sound however you like. That several other artists could go on this. Tracy, Gunna, Lil Baby. There's so many different things you can do. And it's just however you want to take it. I'm just going to add a few more things and finish arranging it, and then the beat will be done. We're going to add a volume automation so it cuts out when it gets low. So we just cut out the rest of the stuff here and you'll hear what I mean. It just gets quieter until the end. That's all that is doing. It's really simple. Here I'm gonna add cut out, like so. That'll do it for today's video. Make sure to comment below what you want to see next. Like, subscribe, do all that. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, and I'll be looking forward to what you guys say in the comments.